As the 2017 through 2018 college football season comes to a close, as you all know, that the Alabama Crimson Tide takes on redemption and beats the Georgia Bulldogs 26-23. And and the funny thing is also is that Georgia Bulldogs had like a 20-10 lead going into the fourth quarter, and they blew it. I mean, how do you blow that lead when you had the ball in the fourth quarter and you did not use Sony Michel at all in the fourth quarter? It was just hilarious because it was the same exact thing that the Atlanta Falcons blew in the Super Bowl. I mean, first it was the Super Bowl, and then it was the national championship game in college football. Woo! It's just been a rough year for the Georgia sports. But anyways, now we are talking about the 2018 through 2019 college football season. I know it's already the off season and it's January, and we got 5 to 6 months before the actual games that will start on September 1st in the kickoff game between the Louisville Cardinals versus the reigning national champs, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And let me just tell you this. This will probably most likely be a complete blowout by the Alabama Crimson Tide. I mean, I just don't see Louisville winning this game, period, because Lamar Jackson will not be playing this game because he will be in the NFL. Because he announced just about 2 or 3 weeks ago that he's going to the NFL and he's leaving his junior year. And Alabama is only losing about 4 seniors to go to pro, and maybe a few, or maybe probably 10 or 5 or 10 guys going to pro. My best bet for Alabama, Bo Scarborough or Damian Harris could probably go pro. I mean, they just have so many good backs. I mean, Nigel Harris is a freshman running back, and that dude is scary. I mean, he just dismantled Georgia's defense as a freshman, having only 6 carries, 64 yards, but he didn't have any touchdowns. But also, the Alabama Crimson Tide, they have finally found a quarterback they've been looking for the past decade. A quarterback that can run and a quarterback that can throw the ball accurately. And this may have made Jalen Hurts' college football career go to an end. Or he might transfer and go back home to Texas. But who knows? It's too early to tell. Jalen Hurts may get the starting job in the beginning of the season. It's just, I don't know how it goes. It's January, and I don't even know. I don't even want to pronounce the last name. Here he goes. Tagovailoa. I mean, he just took over and dominated Georgia's defense in the second half with 166 yards and 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception, but that was in the first half. Jake Fromm played a great. Next year's going to be crazy. Georgia's back. Alabama's back. Penn State probably back. Ohio State just got better. We got Oklahoma with Kyler Murray. And we got Louisville, who has Jawan Pass. This year, they're losing a lot of guys, especially their tight end. They're losing. Let's see here. Also, actually, they may have a lot. Oh yeah, they're losing the running backs. They're losing their tight ends. They're losing a lot of guys on defense as well. So they're going to struggle this year. I believe it may be a rebuilding year because their defense last year was just horrific, in my opinion. I know they went 8-5 this year, or I think it was 8-6. Let me just double check to see. Yeah, they went 8-5 this year. Not really great, but Lamar Jackson had a great year, even despite it was 8-5. Similar to Mitch Trubisky, he had a great year, but he went 8-5 his junior year. But in my opinion of this game, I just don't see Louisville having a chance against the Alabama Crimson Tide because they have literally everybody back from this year. They could have Damian Harris. They could have Bo Scarborough back if they don't decide to go pro. They have Nigel Harris back if Calvin Ridley decides to go. I don't know, but they just have a dominant force, and of course they have other recruits coming up as well. So it's just going to be a full-out brawl for the Alabama offense and defense. It's just scary because Tua Tagovailoa, if I pronounce the last name right, is a freshman, and it has an arm like a cannon that would go 100 yards deep. It was just incredible to watch. So if I am bashing Louisville, I'm sorry. It's just their defense was bad. I mean, they allowed 27 points points allowed per game. That was like 75th or in the nation, which is terrible. And Alabama only allows 11.5, which is first in the league. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know because I haven't really watched Juwan pass. I don't really know anything about Louisville that much, and plus it's only January, so it's just me predicting what's going to happen. But overall, regardless, I still think Alabama still has this game, and they will most likely win, probably 45-17 in my best bet. I know a lot of Louisville Cardinals won't like that, but you have to realize your best quarterback just left, and majority of your starters who are seniors left as well, and your defense was probably mid to they were not good at all. But they did beat Kentucky in the bowl game. Still, their defense cost them the game, and Lamar Jackson was literally their only savior to basically win the games for them, because not only if it wasn't for Lamar Jackson, they probably could have lost to UNC, who was 3-9. But they gave up like 400 to 500 passing or just total yards in general. Almost every, well, not every game, but like 300 total yards almost every game. It was not good for the Louisville Cardinals, and I just don't think that they might have a chance if there's a miracle chances. I don't know how well Juwan Pass is for Louisville. Also for the Cardinals, the running back Tremaine Washington. Oh wait, no, that's the cornerback. My bad. The running back Reggie Bonifon is gone. So Day Williams and Malik Williams. Oh, he's gone also. So they're left with D Williams. So they're gonna be really, really young, and I just don't see Alabama losing to Louisville this upcoming year. So guys, let me know in the comments below what your stance is on this game this year upcoming. It's crazy. I'm already talking about college football, but hey, college football is all year round. The off season is crazy as well. So many coaches being fired and hired, and I don't like the SEC mainly due to because I'm a UNC fan and I don't really like the SEC that much. But last night's game was just incredible and crazy ending. I thought Georgia had it in the beginning of the fourth, and then I realized they're going to pull in Oklahoma, and they're going to pull in Atlanta Falcons, and they blew it. So, guys, oh, man, it's just a rough year for Georgia fans. But, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. If you're an Alabama fan, who would you want to start right off the bat? Is it Tua or is it Jalen Hurts? Let me know. Should Nigel Harris be the starter, or should Bo Scarborough and Damian Harris go pro? Alright guys, 42 Sports here. Y'all have a great day, and have a great rest of the year as well. And guys, 42 Sports here. Peace. I've said it twice, but who cares? Alex